Welcome along to another video. I am that cycling chimp, and in this one it's going to be a polite but punishing route I'm taking. I've challenged myself to do the Carrick Hills, or more specifically the brown Carrick Hill, which lies in the outskirts of Ayr in Scotland. So if you want to see how we're going today, or maybe you're new to the channel and want to find out more, grab a cuppa, kick back and relax, and let's get the show on the road. As I said, today I'm going to challenge myself to do the Carrick Hills. My route is starting from Newton Ayrshire, and as always, I'll put the route down below in the description so that you guys can check it out, just in case you maybe want to try this one. It's definitely going to be a challenge for me today because I've not been doing many hills recently in my training. Some of you guys have been asking for this, and you've been wanting to see a little bit more of Ayr, more so the town. So I'll cycle through the town and you'll see some of the landmarks. The weather today, well, we've got a headwind as we're going out. I've planned my route so that I'm heading into the headwind first, and it'll be a lot easier in the way back. I'm also riding the Green Hornet, which is my Merida Silex 400, and this is so that I've got the better gearing to get up some of these hills. Out there, if you can see that in the camera, it's where I'm heading. It doesn't look as if the weather's too good out that way, but it does say that it's going to be sunny. So hopefully we might get a good sunset when we go up to the top of the hills as well. Anyway, too much talking, let's get riding. The street I'm currently cycling up is called Park Circus, and it looks completely different just now than when it does earlier on in the year. Quite a lot of photographers come here and they take photographs of the cherry blossom trees, and the colours are absolutely fantastic. And as you can see, quite a lot of houses look and are very expensive for the part of town that it's in. But there's one house in particular I've always loved, and I'll show you that now. This house sits in the corner of Ronald Shaw Park, and I just think it's an absolutely fantastic looking house. And if you can tell me what type of house it's been modelled on, that'd be really appreciative. It reminds me of one of the old Creole houses, or even Tara. Let me know in the comments below if you know what film the house Tara was in. Obviously it's not as big as that, but it does remind me of it. Now here's one for my American fans. Behind me there, featured many times on the channel before, is Burns Cottage, where Robert Burns was born. He's born the 25th of January 1759. Now the backdrop of this has been a farm. Obviously it's a tourist attraction now, up in what quite a lot of people in Ayr like to know as Disneyland, because there's a few other spots just further down. But as I said, it was a farmhouse for many years. It was a public house, a bar or a pub, if you like to call that. But yeah, it's probably one of the most famous tourist attractions round about this area. And if you're ever in here, check it out, because it is actually quite interesting. I'm just stopping and taking a little breath, because that's me just about to start doing part of the Carrick Hills. I'm at the bottom just now. Looks like a keen cyclist maybe going to do the same. As you can see behind me is the Brigadoon. It's a local venue that quite a lot of weddings take place, and it's a hotel as well. It's absolutely lovely inside, even more so because they're reconstructed inside as well. And I love how when you're going along and you're filming things and people just look at you funny. Now those couple of hills that I had there were but the warm-up. This is the real thing. One of the things I will say, if you are planning to come out here and do this route, keep your wits round about you and make sure you're seen, because this road can be quite busy. It used to be one of the main roads between Ayr and Maybole, and quite a lot of people still use it frequently, even though there is an A77 kind of bypass that bypasses Maybole, but you can come into it. The weather has been quite funny. We've got a southwesterly wind coming towards us, but I wouldn't really say it's been too brutal. But this is definitely going to be a challenge. I haven't done these hills in about a year, and I don't understand why these aren't classed as part of the Ayrshire Alps, because they're pretty high. Anyway, let's do this. And straight away, Climb Pro throws me into a 5% gradient. Thanks for that. Well, that's one of the first climbs out the way. Whew. You can actually see over in the distance there the two masts at the top of the Carrick Hills. Now I've only been to the viewpoint, which is just below the masts. We could never get up there before, but now they've got a tarmac road, and that's why I brought the gravel bike as well, because I really want to get to the top of Brown Carrick Hill. I'm just about to go down some descent, and then probably the hardest climb just outside the Ayr town centre awaits me. I think the heart rate's down enough, so it's all or nothing. That's one of the reasons I love Climb Pro on the Garmin head units. Because it can tell you exactly how much power you need and when it's going to get tough. And you can hear my breath just now labouring. It's punishing. Well, I got up that ascent in just over 10 minutes. Actually 10 minutes and 16 seconds. Oh, 12% was the largest gradient within those hills. But I'm still not at the top. Can I help you? Hello there. I'm nearly at the viewpoint, but I definitely want to go up to these masts, which will be the highest point round about this area. And I really think the gradient getting up to these masts is going to be the harder one. But we'll have a wee look at the viewpoint to get our heart rate down, then we'll challenge it. Now the weather said it was going to be a nice sunset tonight, but it's pretty hazy and pretty cloudy behind me. There is some sun looking down there. I don't know how well this will translate to the camera, but Ayr is just tucked in and you can actually see the way the cove goes out. And you can only really see Ayr, a little bit of Prestwick. You see a little bit of Troon, but not too much. Now looking up there, it looks as if it's a really strenuous ascent with a switchback. I'm hoping once I get to the top of that, coming down is going to be absolutely brilliant. And I'm hoping to actually see more when I'm up the top of this hill. But as I said, we'll just need to wait and see. Absolutely unbelievable achievement that. This truly is the top of Brown Carrick Hill where the masts are. There used to be 3 masts, but there's only 2 masts now. And I don't know if you guys in the comments that stay around about the area know why one of the masts went away. Leave a comment down below. But here's a fun fact for you. At 286 metres, I'm 30 metres short of the Eiffel Tower. But apparently, I'm 100 metres higher than the Great Pyramid of Giza. That's just mind-blowing. Don't get me wrong, looking down, it is quite high. And it's going to be some descent. I'm starting to lose light, so I better start heading back home because I've still got about maybe 13, 14 kilometres to get back home. But yeah, I'm so chuffed that I managed to get up here. Had to stop twice, but I was determined not to go off the bike. And I cycled to the top. And then the obligatory bogue, which for you guys that don't know what that is bike on a gate. I only learned that the other day, by the way. I think I'm going to leave one of my stickers up here for anybody that comes up, and then we'll start heading back down. And there we have that Cycling Chimps sticker logo. If you guys haven't already subscribed and you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button because it helps me out in ways you do not know. And you get to see more adventures like this. Let's do this descent. Bye. Well, that's us got to the end of yet another video, and I hope you enjoyed today's video as much as I did filming it. It's been a year since I've done the Carrick Hills, and it was an absolutely brilliant ride and excellent achievement. As I said, I'll leave the route down in the description below if you want to try it out. It's not for the faint of heart, and you don't need to go right up to the masts, but it forms part of the NCN7 as well. Hope to see you all in the next one, but in the meantime, you can check out my last video up here, or you can check out previously on that cycling chimp below, which are archived videos. Until the next time, bye for now, and ride safe out there.